Starting your week with all the very latest news, travel and weather now. It's Good Morning Britain.
Good morning, Britain. Starmer unites Europe as the White House demands an apology.
President Zelensky met King Charles, but some MPs here say the state visit should be cancelled.
And 3,500 miles away here in Washington, the country is divided as supporters of Donald Trump rally to his defense following that tense Oval Office meeting, some even demanding an apology before a deal can be reached.
But there's one man who knows President Trump better than most and is convinced the president is still on the path to peace and will sign that minerals deal with Ukraine, and that is Piers Morgan. Piers is going to be back here live in the GMB studio after 8 o'clock.
Rail fares are rising. Train tickets across England and Wales have gone up 4.6%, meaning more misery for commuters forced to pay hundreds more each year.
And a wicked performance from Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo kicked off an historic night at the Oscars last night, which included a standing ovation for the Los Angeles firefighters.
Hollywood's biggest night became Nora's biggest night. 5 Oscars in total, making history too, and a couple of shocks and surprises, all coming up.
And I'm here on the river in Marlow, ahead of what's set to be a stunning sunrise. You've guessed it, it's going to be another sunny day for some. All that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday, 3rd of March 2025, live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Susanna, Reid and Ed Balls.
Good morning, Britain. It's just gone at 6 o'clock. Welcome to the programme. Welcome back, Ed. What do you make of this historic moment in the conflict?
Well, I think it's one of those things where, people say it's a historic moment, and you're always wondering, what is it? Is this really it? And I think, actually, we will look back and say that these were kind of shaping events which will change the way in which we feel and our society works in the next 10, 20 years. Yeah. So I think this is a very, very big moment. And, after Friday's terrible confrontation with Donald Trump and President Zelensky, I think with care and diplomacy, Keir Starmer, the king at the weekend, with all those European leaders, made it absolutely clear they are working still with President Zelensky. And the big question is, when will he and Donald Trump get things back on track? I think they will, but it's going to be bumpy.
Well, our main news this morning.